Not a whole lot of frills up in here, but definitely already talking strange. Boy, I am trying, believe it or not. Definitely a lot of thrills up in here. Spills and chills up in here. Big ol' X-Files helicopter going overhead up in here as per usual 42 times a day for the last year or so of extremes. The years of extremes. Oh, it's a close one. I wonder if we could just. Wouldn't that be cool if we caught it? I don't know if we did. Just tried like some extreme filmmaking. I don't know if it worked, but we've got a cool ceramic lady and the coolest dog in the world, and that's a place to start. Something I think just bit my knee, but that's the great outdoors, people. I love the berries of this bush. It's a bush of many berries, and so we haven't filmed by it, and I thought we'll just do the bush because I'm just trying to push out a video every day, and it's not that easy peasy pie, my gals and guys and theys and thems and cocks and hens and foes and friends. Just started my gosh damn musical. Yeah, lots of helicopters all the time lately. But I'm just bringing you me. I didn't really know who or how to be or what sort of poetry to bring you. You know, a lot of what I've been collaborating on is strawberry milk stuff that she's just not confident yet enough to bring to you. There's so much good content. But she's really particular. She's afraid of being judged as a rapper. And I keep trying to tell her, just get your stuff out there, girl. Like, yeah, just do it. And she's boo-hooing it and wants it to be just right and super tight. So tight. It's very, very tight. And so we'll bring it to you when we can. I'm working with her. We're in the studio every day. Okay? This guy got a vaccine today. I got mine yesterday. He got his today. And he's just been like the most out of it little pupperdo. And it makes me kind of sad that he's sort of like, I don't know what's going on. Because that was me yesterday. And kind of today. But we're like sort of in the same boat. Like, hey, what? He's been just very, very schloopy, just kind of laying on me and schlumping about. Anyway, we've had this ceramic lady in my life since I was a wee child. I really like her. She's broken a couple times, and we've, mended her to the best of our ability. And I like this thing. Okay, wanna explore? Wanna go explore a little? This deer just kind of matched the texture. I didn't know what to put on. I told there's a dead spider in here too. Listen to the dead spider. So I thought I would take him out here to the lady and just give him kind of a prop bug. There you go. R.I.P. little spider, because I'm so afraid of them. I'm trying to build some rapport with them. Every time that I save one or like give it honor like that, I think that it goes and reports to the other spider hierarchy, and maybe they'll leave me alone. I don't know. That's my theory. But I love this thing, and it just kind of matches the blue and the view and the feel. But yeah, I didn't know how to be teal. I told my family tonight I just am feeling a lot more masculine than feminine lately, style-wise, and just like I want comfort, and I want to be like accepted, and I don't want to be like, I don't know, I don't want to be cornered for being soft. So this is a very soft look, and this is a big part of who I am too, this feminine softness. But I don't know, there's a particular character I'm identifying with a lot, and I don't know, it's just like big 90s stripy shirts cut off and big, and but I in seeking that blue scarab for the fairy, for being a fairy, I mean, which I always am, but public displays of ferrying. I searched for this scarab pendant through my house all day, and I went through all my jewelry, and I have so much enchanted jewelry, and I wish that like people made me feel motivated enough to go out amongst them and put some effort into it. I wish that was occurring, and it's not. Or that anyone invited me anywhere worth like mystical 1930s jewelry wonders, or accoutrements, little splooshes of effort. And I'm not getting that from the world. I feel like I want to impress you, anyone who's here with me. I really want to impress you. But in terms of like the world, I'm kind of almost like, I give. I just, whatever. Either you think I'm impressive or you don't. And being feminine is this very like, going to impress you. You're going to undress me with your eyes. I'll give you surprise after surprise with all of my ability to accessorize. Just made that one up too. Yes, I have a million musicals in my head right now. Somebody give me money. Golly. Musicals, movies, episodics, psychotics. You thought it, I'll make it. I thought it, I don't know. If I haven't thought it, I'll fake it. I just have so many fucking ideas in my brain. So it was hard for me to select who I was today. I don't really know. It's this weird palette. It's this, if you could see what I actually looked like to myself in my soul right now, it would be like a different kind of picture. Come here, bud. Are you being like weird about the motorcycle sounds? I know you don't like those. Come here. Can you come here? Gizmo. Okay, this guy's being a little weird. He's having a hard time. His emotions are all over the place today. Buddy, you're just standing in a little bit of a pit of fear, and that's okay. Oh, buddy. Oh. His little spot where he got his vaccine is sore. I touched it. I made him ouchie. I'm so sorry. Okay. Let's lay down. Okay. So that was really sad. I just barely touched him on his little vac spot. He got so mad at me. That was terrible. I'm so sorry, buddy. I know how that feels. Mommy had one of those too. Mommy has an ouchie vac spot too. Oh, that was so hard for me. That was a hard dog mom moment. I'm sorry I touched your vaccine spot, buddy. Or they poked you in the butt. This is a metaphor of pain, people. Okay, so he's alright, I assure you. He just got poked hard in the butt ski. It happens to all of us. Brought this little show and tell. It's a box, which also kind of fit this very comfy dress. There's a bunch of saved fortunes. An important business venture may soon develop for you. Gosh, I pray it does. Many possibilities are open to you. Take advantage of them. Man, I feel like these fortunes are what I wish was shaken down. Sort of is. We're shaken. There's some shake and bake happening. You have an accurate and professional mind. I'm not sure if that cookie knew me very well. I mean, I guess I am quite accurate and professional. You are compassionate and fun-loving. You know me so well, Cookie. Your mind is creative, original, and alert. And I'm a flirt. Wow, these are really special petals of some kind. I don't even know from where for or why or how. And this, if you remember many videos back, tried to escape me in the grass multiple times. It was in a music box, and it says music versus law. And I've still managed to hang on to it. See, it's always trying to escape. And I'm like, no, music versus law. We will hold you. So I cannot decipher what this is. It is very beautiful and magical and holds great power. Perhaps I will grind it down for someone and make a spell of luck and goodness for them to put in their little satchel. And then, great little stone. This little dude, I just want him to feel normal already. I'm like, I'm sorry you feel weird. I know what that is, dear. I know what it is to feel weird. I'm like moving so cautiously around him because I know he's like Mr. Gentle Pants right now. Mr. Sensitive Pants. Maybe I'll go on this side of him so I don't have to feel like I'm gonna get his buttock. So I was talking about digging through jewelry, right? And I never wear enough of my jewelry. I don't feel the pull to impress people the way I used to, because it doesn't always seem worth it. But these are really special. I call them universe beads. They have like a million little flecks of sparkle magic in them that you can't really see. And then some really juicy mookaite. Ooh, juicy mookaite. And then this is like clay. And it makes really cool. And I just thought this matched this so mystically. This is my mother's. And accessory music, anyway, it was hand pressed and handmade, and it reminds me of dinosaur skin and like sacred geometry and like flowers pressed and footprints and like Paleozoic mythology, peacocks, all things reminds me of many intertwined things. So we're gonna see if we can go on the other side of him because don't want to poke at his little place he was poked at. Hi, buddy. Guess what? We're okay. We're doing good. We're like good in this hood right now. Good boy. Okay, we're kind of crooked, but as long as you're comfortable. Yeah. All right, so we'll get around to some poetry. I just kind of dug up some weirdness. It's mostly just like bad luck in love. Bad luck in love that I've had sometimes. Sometimes it's been very hard on me. And I've been on the side of the road crying like a wee lass in the middle of the night in the rain, in the pouring rain. Just sobbing and screaming. Been there a few times. So I just found a few that were kind of along those lines. Oh, and then a really weird one too. So we'll save the weird one for last and just show you this lass who was feeling all these things. And it's interesting. This is like a funny part of the story. I mean, to be fair, I've had a very interesting life. Many layers and characters and stories. Thus far, it's been quite a ride. And so I have a hard time remembering all the who's and what's and wherefore did this deep, blubbering passion stem from. And sometimes I can't remember who the character was. Usually I can. Usually there's a clue in there for myself, but I don't often like put names on things. It's just these bursts of flings, flang, flung. That was in my poem yesterday. Yes, I know flang ain't a thang. Okay. Wish the lady was in here with us. We're all just trying to get like a lovely little picture. It's like too much lady, not enough me, not enough me, not enough lady, not enough gizmo. Framing. We're framing our presentation. Okay. The world, the sky is really so delicioso right now. I just want to have an ice cream sundae of it. Apparently the air quality is quite bad today too, which is sad because it feels so wondrous out here, but apparently it was worthy of a warning. Advisory. An air quality advisory. Oh, don't go. Just stay with me and feel loved. Just stay with me and feel loved. Good boy. Okay. I wrote you a soulful jazz song today. What can I say? What's a girl to do? Suppose I can't be your Valentine, but perhaps you could save me a dance in your mind. A little spot of time on the day of sweets and flowers and forced treats and fake showers of, yes, I love you too. Proves I can't use my powers for my own gain. Otherwise, I'd be there singing you the refrain and sitting for hours on end. But instead, I'll send you the gist of it, which is red's not quite the color, blue's a better fit. I was just starting to mess with my cool quill pen and red bat's blood ink. True thing. Got it from a magic store. Bat's blood ink. Did I just lose my place? Oh. Okay, I think that's it. Okay. Disaster averted. Okay. Dragons slaying for me all day. My secret hero lover. Suit of armor. Spelt like soot. Like chimney sweep. Soot. Suit of armor. Valor growing my hair longer so he can climb up on every which way till sundown. Let's ride bareback. I'd brave it all for you. A slew of villains, lairs and dungeons, half-felt lovers, dark waters, and greedy kings. Simple little thing, simple little thing, simple little thing, simple little thing. Hold on. Lost my place again. Hold it. Hold up. Hey. The other day we did that one. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, right. So this one is actually about it strays from the theme of romance. Well, not really, because we were both at the same time aching for it and not able to find it. Yeah, kind of struggling against the current of love, if you will. But this is about my full-blooded fairy friend and I getting elven tattoos at the same time, which I had wanted to get since high school. I have mentioned through my Stony Baloney journals that my nickname in our little posse was Reestuvare. One of us had a Tolkien dictionary, so we very ceremoniously dubbed each other elven names, elvish names, titles, monikers. And I used to write on my hand every day in high school, start today. And it was my, like, live now, bitch. Don't care about these other people, live now. And my mom told me, careful, you're going to get ink poisoning. And I did get a mild form of ink poisoning. I hate it when my mom's right like that. But yeah, it started to affect me, affect my veins. And I wanted to get a tattoo of it. So Reestuvare means she will start today. And then my full-blooded fairy friend had lost her brother. And she got his name. And we had been to a couple tattoo places that didn't feel right. And we said, it has to feel like magic. It has to feel right. And we got to the third one. It was something about a raven. And we still didn't feel quite right. But it was like, well, third time's the charm and let's go for it. And they kind of messed hers up. She had to come back and get it done again. It it didn't set right. It was odd. I've never seen anything like it, actually. So she had to get it redone. And the person who did hers was not very empathetic to what the tattoo was for and about. My lady was cool. I wanted it on my ear, though. That's the whole thing. It was a complex thing. No tattoo artist would do it. I wanted it on the back of my ear. And I've seen those. I've seen them. And they refuse. Like, nope, it's going to blur. You're going to hate it. And it's white. I couldn't even show you right now without, like, a black light. It's a white tattoo. White ink. But so I got it on my skull instead of my ear. And, yeah, my lady was cool. She was a little rough on me. A little rough for, like, tatting the skull, you know? So it's pretty hardcore. And I really tripped out about this one, seeing it and realizing how many moons ago this was. I have a really hard time accepting that. But in gold ink, August 3rd, 2010. Isn't that sort of trip-tastic? Like, I can't really deal with that. 11 years? I don't know. I struggle to let that be real. But it is. There it is. 8/03/10. New tattoo this month in a whole other version of me and you back in 2010. New tattoo. I've etched it into the flesh that covers my skull. So I guess I'd better get it through my head now, eh? Reestuvare. See what your cranium can withstand while clutching the hand of someone who really, really loves you. Yes, all of you. Bird gazing. These kids all hooked on searing, veering away from any untouched patch of sand. We feed on doubting, scouting the ones who see all the plans, all the rays, makes for a loss of days, and pages you fear filling. I'm untiling time away. I deal. Why not love it so much instead? I like that I wrote it like, I deal. Untiling time away. Removing the tiles of time. I like that as well. And I remember, I think it was my full-blooded fairy friend who said to me, I was just talking about the weight, which I've been feeling since I was, 7. And she said, why not love it so much instead? Why not love it so much instead? That's how she said it. Why not love it so much instead? Why not? It's a question I'm still trying to, how do you say it? Pose? Question I'm still trying to pose? Why am I struggling with language? Is it vaccine brain? Let me pose a question to you. Yeah, fuck yeah, brain. Go mental Google. It is pose. Yeah. Pages you fear filling. That slapped me across the face a little as current day me as well. Pages you fear filling. Like, get after it. So then we're gonna end it with this really, really strange one. It's, odd, for sure. And just so you know, I did things like, more than y'all'll ever be. So I spelled words like more than you, like saying more than you all will ever be. More than y'all will ever be. And I wrote ELLEVR for ever. And I'm supposed to understand this as a person 15 years later reading this. Like, it's really funny. I spelled so many things in here so crazy. So if I fumble, that's why I intentionally made this a riddle to myself. And it's quite bizarre. Oh, and I was feeling, of course, a lot of despair about, so it's, okay, maybe 12 years ago, I was feeling a lot of despair about the restaurant industry already, and I'd only been in it for 4 years. Isn't that cute? I'd only been in it for 4 years so far, and I was feeling the despair. So cute. And another 10 years, 11 years to go. And I was like, why me? Just you wait, honey. The pink 50s waitress outfit wearing me should have said, just you wait, honey. You want some black coffee? You're gonna need it. Okay. More than just your hostess with the most yes. More than your bust girl. More than y'all'll ever be. Ever be. Twirl me round the ballroom once again. Pretend I'm the girl you want. Pretend I am the Pretend I'm the girl you want. Pretend I'm the girl you need. Come on, pretend with me. Come on, pretend with me. Pretending to be the type that any boy could gaze upon, go into a helpless frenzy craze upon. Yeah, Buster, even these pits. Ha ha ha, baby, please. Spawning revolutionary new spawning revolutionary nemesis, spelled Siizz. Bats in the belfry, cuff the greedy hours. I am a bombshell, I am a bell tower, I am a bomba shell, I am a bella tower, I am a bombshell, I am a bell tower. Flower of the desert, just protect thy treasure. Oh, sure, why you gotta pick me now? Oh, so that how it gonna be? Watch I get you on your knees. Ah ha ha, look at fleas, trapezing in the flea circus, cussin'. Don't be careful, get your hair all mussed. Cuss the fuss, what's the fuss? All I really want is just to be in love, be in love, be in love land, be in lobe. In over my head. Yeah, I know you heard what the fuss I said. Lead shoes ain't for swimming, kids. I guess I should bless the meal if I steal it. That is, no, I am never gonna ride no pole. Some slicked up prick minus his soul. This was foretold, son, it was foreseen, sir. The line of what I want and let happen blurs. Scusi, do you have a cure for this stalemate, unorgasmic state I'm in? Such love within, like kisses on your back and your favorite stack of cake with berries and creamy shakes. For fortune's sake, would you wait? Would you make something halfway virtuous of this hot buttered temple? Would you make something halfway virtuous of this hot buttered temple? Let me put it gentle. You didn't wow me with that thing. Sing me some sort of mellow bye I can ebb to. Have you ever bled it half as sick as this? We in the thicket of it now, boy. Y'all surely have to stick by me now. Toy stores line the suburbs hungrily. The inducers paid off heftily. The woods bereft of thieves. All thanks to Robin Be Good, but he's stood true to his philandering, and who couldn't forgive a guy swinging in on a tree limb? The flimsy way we stick to it, some resolution bit, chip me off your shoulder knots, chip me off your shoulder knots, lop me off like I'm a hairstyle, all the while I'm feeding you, all the while I'm feeding you my best bits, and you sucked on me like you were siphoning gas. Shit, confound and blast the Astros, loads of those imposing that 60% lead. Off, trough feeding little lasses, flasks of poison sent to the hero on Christmas. Damn it, unless someone don't lay down and mean it today, right now, right here, me out and shout at the ocean with me, please. Reminds me of something Strawberry Milk would spit, but unfortunately, I have to really try to read that, so I'd have to like spell it out a different way where it didn't. That's just a friend, buddy. It's okay. I'd have to spell it out differently so that I could actually read my own handwriting, which is tricky. Not as easy as they make it look. Hello. Good. It's my beautiful neighbor. She's really pretty. She's like really pretty and beautiful. So, yeah, I would have to give a tutorial to myself on how to read my own handwriting to master that one in hip-hop flow form. So, always stay away from the norm, kids. Always stay away from the norm. What do you see in the clay? We'll play again another day, as in the next one, tomorrow. Parting is such sweet sorrow. Love y'all. Thanks for peeking at my treasures.